wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wrong song. Wrong intro. I fix. I fix. Good evening, everybody. Oh, good times. We're here again for another stupid sports show. I'm Jim B. I am glad to be here with you on what I'm sure is going to be most certainly a game. And it is Tibbs Eve. It's sort of a recent holiday that has come out of certain countries, celebrated specifically on December 23rd. And it's really a holiday that doesn't exist for any good reason except to drink. If you look it up, the history is kind of interesting, but essentially, Tibbs Eve was originally meant a day that doesn't exist. Hello, everybody. Colt, Hunter, William, Luke, Logan. So glad to have you here. And we are here for, of course, as you see, the San Francisco 49ers, represented by George Kittle in all of his glory, and the Tennessee Titans, with the chorus of one of my favorite Tears for Fears songs, We Are Broken. Yeah. I'm not watching the West reaction, I don't think, for at least another few hours. I was trying to make sure everything was set up properly for the stream tonight. Now, special drink is in here. You may be wondering what kind of horrible special drink will end up in an old thermos like this. Well, a drink that I need to keep warm, because this is some classic mulled wine, M-U-L-L-E-D wine. It's basically a bottle of wine with a little bit of brandy, orange juice and slices. Pardon me for a second. Whole bunch of spices, and it's all put into a slow cooker for about an hour. Meanwhile, this little bugger was deciding that she wanted to sample my potato chips. So, I was excited for this game, you know, if only because, you know, it's a great chance for the 49ers to show that they are for real and back in the playoff hunt. A.J. Brown and Julio Jones are back in the lineup tonight for Tennessee, so hopefully they can have a couple more weapons that will give the running game some room and help out Ryan Tannehill and not force him to do everything himself. Yes, I am humiliating you on the internet, Angie. You decided you wanted to take away the sanctity of my barbecue chips, and you must be humiliated accordingly. Yes, the cat tax is paid for now, Colt. To all of you, happy Tibbs Eve with some happy juice. Oh yeah. Now that's how you make Merlot a drinkable drink. Hope the day has been treating you all well. I'm sure everybody, or most of us, are out of school and home with the family, or at least some group we call the family, whatever that may be. And I hope you are safe and warm and comfortable and ready for whatever nonsense this game will bring. And I think there will be plenty of nonsense considering how dangerous San Francisco has become in the past few games. Oh, I'm enjoying this way too much. you ever get the chance to make this stuff, it's incredibly easy. You can't find a couple ingredients, substitutions are simple as well, and is just a nice treat for a cold winter's night. Mm. Now, normally I wouldn't be drinking on stream without a good reason, and this I think is a good enough reason because this feels like a nice break between the rest of the year and the madness that will be the next few days of the holidays. And honestly, looking back, this is probably one of the best years I've had. I actually got started on one of the projects I wanted to do, which was doing more creative stuff, more streaming. As you can see, I also got a new background in here. Oh, it's very good. It's very good. It's like all the benefits of wine without so much of the wine taste. There's like, you get juice of oranges and all the spices in it and the brandy to make it something unique. And let's see what else happened. Moved into my new place. Um, started acting like a responsible homeowner. Got on the proper medications to make my brain work properly, and things have not been the same since, and they're all for the better. Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with regular wine, Colt. It adds a little something, a nice kick. I believe Newfoundland, actually up in Canada, is where it was first celebrated a great deal. I think the original origin of it was based off of a character in like 17th century morality plays who was usually like the drunken harlot, the good time. So therefore, the drinking holiday. And there's an old saying of, if you say you were going to do something on Tibs Eve, it for the longest time was a holiday that didn't exist. So you were essentially saying, it will never happen. Like, oh, I'll pay you back on Tibbs Eve. I'll never pay you back. We'll meet up on Tibbs Eve. We'll never meet up. And there's Debo Samuel. I'm sure that Ishii is very, very thrilled. A funny thing happened on the NFL Network pregame show. They were showing Nick Bosa, and they gave him the nickname Quadzilla. It tickled me. I must say, it tickled me. Oh, oh joy. And I have made Luke very, very angry. Yeah. I understand it, Luke. Not a lot of people are into wine, but it's kind of like a wine cocktail. It's the best way I can describe it. It takes a little bit of preparation, but very much worth it. Pretty much any recipe you can find online will knock it out great. I'm imagining that Geezer is probably not doing very well right now, considering that this is a very dangerous game for his Titans. They do have a chance to clinch a playoff spot, but they have got a very big obstacle in their way for it. We will see if they can do it. But myself, I am leaning towards the 49ers winning this one out. We will see what happens because the games can always get interesting. But, hey, hello, Geezer. Glad you could drop by. I understand you've got to focus on the task ahead of you. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't get into that discussion, Luke. People can believe whatever they want about Die Hard. I be I actually even recall seeing an ad in Chicago a number of years ago for a a staged musical based on Die Hard and playing up the Christmas angle. They will do just about anything in that Chicago theater and sketch community. Hmm. Well, never know what's going to happen, geezer. Like I said earlier, Julio Jones and A.J. Brown are back. That's a couple more weapons for Tannehill. And hopefully that can make San Francisco's defense ease up on the run game. Oh. But other than that, it's been a wonderful day. Got to go out driving, work on some video stuff, including things for this channel and other projects that I'm working on. Made some soup, and the kitchen smells so good right now. Yes, stage musical of Die Hard. I had the unfortunate pleasure of taping performances of a show that was a musical based on the reality TV phenomenon Jersey Shore. Yeah, they made Jersey Shore the musical. Ugh. It was, yeah. For somebody who doesn't like the Jersey Shore, like it was for what they were working with, it was put together well. Like the performers were talented, the songs weren't offensive. It was just, it was, just 49ers win 100-0. Oh, bold prediction. Let's see if that happens. And they are stretching this intro as long as they can. I was under the impression that this was going to start at 7 p.m. But I guess the internet lied to me again. Yeah. So, quick update. I am actually going to be streaming a number of games in this upcoming weekend. I'm going to do Colts and Cardinals, just because that's another one on NFL Network. Might as well give you all a little bit of a window into that. I plan on doing one of the afternoon games on Sunday, and I will also be here for Saints Dolphins. I am excited for the train wreck possibilities of that one. Yeah. You thought the second coming was bad, geezer. The third one's going to be insane. Mm. No, I am not drunk enough to do any Devo karaoke. And for a fact, I would challenge people to donate a certain amount to make me do it, but I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I don't even get super chats or any of that bonus stuff that bigger streamers get. So right now, I'm just bracing myself for a whole bunch of whippet jokes. Soon, Wilson will be a giant and everything will be great again. I admire the optimism, William. I had heard no no rumors or plans of the Giants wanting to chase after him. But you know what? If it happens, enjoy the talent. That's all I will say. Enjoy the talent. Oh, goodness. Oh, and David Bakhtiari is still out this Saturday. That is a shame. If you send me $1 on PayPal, Luke, I will thank you for the dollar and then move on with the evening. Yeah, I'm already cutting it real close with bringing in the mulled wine for our live stream. I usually try to keep myself a little bit more clear-headed, but I figured this was going to be a mess. I might as well be a mess. Mm-hmm. How do you like the drawing of George Kittle, Ishii? I worked on it for a good 20 seconds. I think I pretty much captured his essence right there. Yeah, that's the way I'm leaning, Colt. That it would be shocking if Wilson ended up going to a team that had more work to do than the Broncos or the Steelers. Yes, Holly, you have stumbled upon something technically. It's just me in my energy dome and my mulled wine getting ready for what will either be an interesting, exciting game or a complete bulldozing. And thank you for the dollar, Luke. I very much appreciate that. Bella is even here in the audience. Hello, Bella. Congratulations, by the way, on the Raiders squeaking it out over the Browns. Yeah. I mean, you never know what will happen, William. Stranger things have occurred. Oh, I bet there was Laura Kirsten. I will not be seeing it until later. I was busy trying to make sure that all of my stuff was together, including my fantastic costume right here and my very important drinks. Yeah, all the cool kids showed up at the same time. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn, now we got even Zach in here. I'll understand when you guys all have to go back and hang out on Tob's chat and mod for him. But I'm glad you were able to stop by, say hi, and, you know, screw with the algorithm and my analytics a little bit more. You know, for as long as the stupid thing still thinks that no women watch my channel, I will continue to ignore it. This is the Aaron Rodgers problem. Leave Green Bay to go to a better team, which is what team? Yeah, that's probably be a question to answer in the off season, honestly. I mean, once players are a bit more recovered and all the appropriate deadlines pass where everybody like loses the least amount of either cutting him loose or trading him or whatever. Like the wonderful situation I have in my head is I would love if this happened. Tampa Bay gets bounced in the wild card. Tom Brady quits, goes to another team. Then Aaron Rodgers goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I would laugh my ass off. I know that probably frightens a lot of you, but At this point, embrace the chaos. Let's see. So far, one pick for San Francisco from the pre-show people. That's two picks for San Francisco from the pre-show people. And that's three. Everybody thinks that the San Francisco 49ers are going to win. Or, as we call them tonight, the San Francisco George Kittles. Because there is nobody else on the San Francisco 49ers. There is only George Kittle. It is all George Kittle all of the time. You know what? I can't do any more damage, Hunter, than the world hasn't already done to reality. Nobody pictured, you know, Aaron Rodgers, causing a major drama from draft until preseason between him and Packers ownership. Nobody imagined the Cincinnati Bengals, currently leading the AFC North. Weird shit happens in sports all the time. The world's an imperfect place. Any ideas that can come up with can be automatically one-upped by reality itself. It's not a failure of good options, but a failure of the imagination. Nice. Yes, it's always George Kittle, Ishii. Everybody is George Kittle. It's an entire team of George Kittles. And once in a while, Nick Bosa when he doesn't feel like wearing the George Kittle mask. Nice. So now they keep pumping the commercials with the Pepsi and the loaded nachos while we all have to strain for more things to talk about. You guys doing well today? I hope so. Been able to take it easy. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Geezer. At least I hope that the Titans remain competitive in this game, but then again, that's what I wish for every game. For it to remain competitive and interesting so that we don't end up sitting here like this the entire time. Oh, yeah, this is what I needed today. And then after the stream's done, curl up with some pumpkin soup, watch the West Saga, and sleep in. Yes. It's like John Malkovich, but with more goatees and probably more yards after the catch. Oh, the following presentation of the National Football League on the NFL Network. Here we go. They're flashing the lights. There's some guy up there. Well, they probably have a program going for that, but I just imagine somebody just like pressing all the buttons on the light board just to randomly turn them off and on. Sorry to hear that, Colt. Hopefully you will recover soon and then you can imbibe with whatever happy juice you choose. Yeah, they're planning a hard-hitting physical game, they say. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, between, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, like, the 49ers are just a smash mouth team as as the Titans are under Mike Vrabel. And I think for Vrabel, it's much more of a mentality and coaching thing than specifically Mike Shanahan. Shanahan's working with the pieces that he has. Broncos, Steelers, New Orleans are not better than Green Bay, True North says. Bill Belichick would not put up with Aaron's crap. 49ers have a QB. Not many places for him to go that Green Bay would agree to trade him to. Maybe the CFL. No, probably not. Let's let the presentation begin. And Ishii is so excited that she's typing all 7s in the chat. Like a chat bot that's completely lost the plot. It's okay. We understand. Besides, I never know if my mods are ever hanging around or not anymore. Yeah, Julio Jones says he feels good. He is excited. AJ Brown activated today. They aren't worse than Aaron Rodgers' cute Green Bay, so yeah, that is going to be the big question for over the offseason. Just out of curiosity from all of you, do you think if Green Bay goes all the way, wins the Super Bowl this year, do you think Aaron Rodgers sticks around for one more year? And now it seems Luke Birch has turned off his sensibility setting. Oh yeah, Elijah Mitchell's going to be out for the 49ers tonight. I'm losing all of the chips. This is very sad. It looks like the Titans will be kicking off. The Titans deferred, so they will get it in the second half. 49ers will take it a yard inside the end zone and just down it there. All right. Luke says he goes regardless. True North says they'll still win the NFC North even without number 12. Well, they do still have a lot of talent on the team. Colt thinks he might run off right off into the sunset after this year regardless. First and 10 from the 25, Garoppolo in shotgun. And he narrowly avoids getting sacked on a low tackle. And wow, number 11 got his helmet ripped off. That was Ayuk. He got his helmet ripped off by the Titans defender. Not like a face mask, but just like whoosh. Like a dramatic clothesline. Oh man. This is going to be intense. 2nd and 6 right now. Fakes the handoff, Garoppolo does, and it is an open pass to Deebo Samuel, who will pick up about 8 or 9. Close to the 40 on that one, but the chains move. And Deebo Samuel rears his head. Ooh. Yep. 1st and 10 from the 39. I don't know, man. I'm probably going to lose the sensibility filter after I get through most of the mulled wine. Fresh first down. Be a run up the middle for about 4. Oh, that was Jeff Wilson on the run there. I think it will be. I think it will be sort of a leveling factor, honestly, Julian. The only exception, I'll cover the Detroit thing in a moment. Two backs in the backfield, and Samuel again, as a running back, picks up the first down, will not be knocked out right near the marker. At the very least, I think Detroit will have a better record next year because based on where they are finishing in the division this year, they are going to have a schedule that matches their rank accordingly. It's the same thing with the Cardinals, being awful last year and improving a little bit, but winning against all of the subpar teams that they're playing. Rebecca's cheering for Debo. Garoppolo dropping back on next first down, and yep, Kiddo will, with a guy wrapped around his waist, will strain his way down the field for 7 yards. We have Ben Kurt. We're going to be fine. That's the spirit, Luke. So, yeah, I don't think Detroit will win the division next year unless they score some major pieces in the offseason, which will be kind of tough. But I'm not going to pretend to predict anything. And Ayuk will go down to receive a pass down to the 30, get smacked out of bounds. But now they're fully in Titans territory. Getting a nice drive here in the opening moments of the first quarter. San Francisco willing to mix up the plays and spread the ball out as much as they can. No, I think, yeah, Green Bay will still have a slight edge because they may lose Devontae Adams as well as Aaron Rodgers, but I think that there'll be enough people that will want to play with Matt LaFleur and that organization that they shouldn't fall too far. They'll go from God tier to what's lower than God tier? Grand Vizier tier, I suppose. Yep. It's a beautiful world we live in, True North, a sweet romantic place. Lions have played more playoff games in the past decade than the Bears. I will take your word for that, Luke. All right, 2nd and 7 now. After that short play, Garoppolo in the shotgun. Looking around, and he finds Deebo Samuel, who is powering his way. He will be down by contact. The ball came out. And, of course, everybody tried to jump on it. But, according to the refs, he was down by contact. He was very much down. That is a knee right there. Oh, there. And now San Francisco's trying to get the play off as soon as they possibly can. But yeah, it's not going to make a difference. That replay definitely shows him being down, and they will sneak their way in. Touchdown, 49ers, and that is Jeff Wilson Jr. scoring the first points of the game for San Francisco. Papal tier. I like that. All right. Don't worry, I'll make another George Kittle for later in the game. I wouldn't want to disappoint y'all. Extra point sneaks in through the left upright. And a wonderful start for George Kittle and the San Francisco George Kittles. They are leading 7-0. Oh yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting division next year if Aaron is out. And a lot of it will depend on what happens with the Bears and the Vikings in the off season. We all assume that Zimmer and Nagy are on their way out. So what personnel they bring in, that could probably change things greatly, just as the addition of Dan Campbell changed the culture of the Lions, but probably with more wins for them. It's just going to be a matter of what teams the Vikings and the Bears decide to become. Yeah, picking the Lions is always dangerous. I think it will take a couple of years of the Lions being at 500 before people decide that they are to be taken seriously again. And even then, I'm sure that everybody will spout the franchise of mediocrity tag that has been laid upon them by Tree. Because spouting pre-made taglines is always better and easier than thinking for yourself. Liam, glad you could make it to the stream. We're having a good time here. I am slowly getting very sloshed on mulled wine, and I didn't really eat much before I got out here. Like I said, I was trying to put everything together and get prepared. It's my first time actually making mulled wine, so I was double checking everything and making sure I got all the ingredients proportioned correctly and all that stuff. Thanks, Liam. Yeah, didn't make them didn't make them good. Yes, I will give you that, True North. But based on what I saw of them in their play in a number of games, I saw a difference than how I would see them play under Matt Patricia. They were willing to basically throw themselves into the action a little bit more. Like, you can kind of tell the difference between a player that has quit and a player who is still actively in it, while the Titans get a return up to the 39 out of Rodgers. Nice job on that kickoff return. I'm not saying that I'm not saying even that the Lions are going to make the wild card next season. All I want is improvement. Yeah. At least this year we have some respect. This Saturday? Well, that is a good question. Yeah, I think the Packers are going to win, but it'll depend on how many people the Browns get back, and they lose a whole lot of yardage. They avoid the sack, but it is going to be a loss of 9 with them blowing up the play in the backfield. Bosa, thank you. I didn't see the new thing for GTA 5, Hunter. I am very much an old school gamer when it comes to my focus. Just for reference, for the gaming consoles that I have near me, I have an Atari 2600 with original cartridge games, by the way, and an NES Classic Mini. Hilliard will gain back about 6 yards from that major loss, but they still have a very long third down to go with under 9 minutes to go in the first. Yes. Exactly, True North. It does take a few seasons to change the culture. I think the change started last year, though, with Sheila taking over as the new owner in charge of the Lions. And I think specifically that photo is circulating around the internet of her with her hands over her face in the owner's box as the Lions lost on Thanksgiving. And look at that. Westbrook Akita gets the first down as they cross midfield from a wonderful pass out of Tannehill. Oh, no, no, no. That's previous generation, man. That is not old school. That is that is that is very, very new. Anything that that operates in 3D space, I consider new school. Fake the handoff, and Tannehill's taking way too long, and he'll get sacked back down at the 41. They lose 10 yards on that. Ooh. He should have just run. He had the opportunity to, but yeah, I know. And yeah, I know 2013 was a while ago. One of the things that I end up doing time to time to fall asleep is listening to old episodes of Zero Punctuation and hearing it go through all the games that came out since like 2007. It really drives home for me how much things have either advanced or stepped back or gotten even dumber since that time. About a game or two on that past play, third and very long for this one. My favorite Atari game. Why is it Burger Time? Now, I like Burger Time. I will not argue with you about Burger Time. But the one that I always went back to was Missile Command. I don't know, there was just something. I don't know, there's just something about that Cold War feel of defending your cities from incoming missiles from the sky. It was just powerful, especially when Titans are not doing well. That run barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, and the boos are raining down in Tennessee. Yeah, Zero Punctuation is great. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a matter of perspective, Julian. Yeah, anything where PS1 or N64 can be considered old school retro. But I also grew up with an old Atari as the only gaming system in my home. So that's what I started on. So anything newer than the Super Nintendo to me, anything where 3D space starts getting incorporated into the gameplay, punt gets bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Oh yeah, Ishii, your defense. Your defense is doing well so far. Very well. I'm going to watch Ben's Xmas video after this as well, Luke. All right, so far, looks like this is going to be an absolute rout. Oh, better on Coleco, eh, True North? Mm. I will have to ruminate on that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Holly, the classics, the Pong on the Atari 2600. Hey, I hope someday to actually play Doom. I have never played Doom. I know, getting your insults now, but for litany of reasons that I will not go into here, I was not very big into PC gaming. We never had a system that was powerful enough to play a lot of those games. Like the only like the only game from John Carmack that I ever played was this thing called Catacombs that was spread out as freeware. And it was a very like rudimentary version of that, very much 2D top down and a lot more magic involved with you being able to shoot fireballs out of your fist. I was wondering when someone was going to bring up Custer's Revenge. Yeah, just no thank you. No, no thank you. I did actually at the used game store near me. that I frequent was able to find a cartridge of E.T. for the Atari 2600, which is widely considered to be the worst video game ever made. I still have not tested it yet, so I don't know if it works. But it would be absolutely hilarious if I ended up with one of the few copies that it didn't end up getting buried in the landfill. And what do you know? Another run that gets them close to the first down. Wilson getting about 9, close to 10 on that. Oh yes, Commodore 64. All the classics. You know, I'll say it's the same. I look at it the same way that I look at classic songs that still survive. The stuff that is good and solid on a basic level will survive the years, like Doom. You know, there's that joke about, any piece of technology. Oh, can they run Doom on it? And more often than not, they do run Doom on it. But people will keep the old games alive that they love and pass them on, just so like people keep the old music that they love and pass it on through radio or playing it for their kids. First and 10 from the 31, play option RPO, and Wilson will get about 4. On that, he was tackled immediately on that play. By the way, quick mention of our first half sponsor of another stupid sports show, canned water. It very much tastes like water, is refreshing. I almost certainly don't hallucinate after I drink it. 2nd and 7. Faking the handoff again. And tackle is broken by number 44, crosses midfield and will get knocked out of bounds at about the 40. Oh, there is a penalty flag, so that run may get wiped out. Ooh. Oh my. They're discussing things. They are pointing directions. They are deciding which of them they're going to sacrifice after their game to appeal the Dark One. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Number 26. Oh, Sean Hockley is the referee, so we know who to blame if we don't like the result. Oh yeah, no, that was a terrible call. He didn't even grab the face mask. He grabbed the pads. That is horrible. The ref ball begins. And to respond to that run is buried in the backfield. Maybe a loss of 1. Simmons contributing to that tackle for the Titans. But still, they're back in Titans territory again. Ball is placed on the 25. They consider it no gain, 2nd and 10. Zelda: The Adventure of Link. That's the sequel, right? I am yet to play that one as well. Now, pass up the middle, and once again, that's Kittle, who will be down at about the 9. Ooh, I've never had liquid death. I am intrigued. All I know about Zelda: The Adventure of Link is that it's different from the first Zelda, with more side-scrolling and the over-the-world map travel. Yeah, it's on my list of games to get to someday. A flip in the backfield from Garoppolo. The Titans sniff it out and end up pushing Samuel out for maybe a gain of 2. Yep, be 2nd and goal. I must be behind because I've already got a spoiler in the chat from Liam, apparently. Yep. Intercepted in the end zone. Titans get the ball back and ruin the drive. What am I waiting for with the Adventure of Link? Basically, I ended up going away from video games for a very long time and have only just recently got back into them. And, it feels kind of overwhelming, all the ones that you can possibly choose from. So I've just decided to focus on a couple at first, and work my way through them slowly. I mean, I still haven't completely gone through and beaten the first Zelda. So, yeah, I know. I'm a bad millennial. Don't worry. Don't worry, Luke. I'm sure Debo Samuel will get more action in this game. We still have a lot of time left. We're not even out of the first quarter. Good question, True North. Ishi, scale of 1 to 5, how nervous are you now? Now, based on how your defense has been playing for the first quarter, it seems like you should be pretty secure. That was just a unfortunate mistake by Garoppolo, it seems. No Debo allowed. Why no Debo? Why? Oh. Yeah, who knows how the timing on all these things work. I've definitely noticed that on certain games that are on certain networks and at the same time, that one will be delayed more than the other. Usually for things that are on Thursday Night Football on the NFL Network that also get cast on Fox as well. Fox will be like 30 to 45 seconds behind the NFL Network. Oh, Rebecca has Debo. I see. Starting from the 20, and that run goes nowhere. Loss of 1. Great tackle by number 36. This could remain very ugly. Yeah. And that was the corner that was covering George Kittle. And Jimmy just smirks. He'll get him next time, Jimmy. Tannehill out of the shotgun for second down. Wow. Julio Jones has caught a pass. They have picked up 7 yards. Julio Jones did a thing. Good times, everybody. We can all go home now. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, True North. I from time to time forget to put this on low latency, but I know I definitely forgot to tonight. So I'm not surprised that y'all are ahead of me. Quick handoff to Brown, who will get spun down at the 22. Loss of 5 on that. More great defense, even though, yes, A.J. Brown is in action, seems like the 49ers are completely in control of this game. And for some reason, the NFL Network is playing ragtime music as they go to commercial. Nice. Yeah, that surprises me none, Liam. Oh, this could be a very long and very boring game if it stays like this. Fortunately, there is plenty of mulled wine. Your mom hopped on briefly and wants to steal Larold. Larold is the one on the lion's skull that Tom has. This one back here. This guy back here, that's Old Greg. Once again, shout out to any Mighty Boosh fans in the audience. Say hi to Old Greg, everybody. Don't worry, Zach. We'll get to the point in the evening where everything goes to Kittle. It will be here soon. I promise. Well, I've heard good things about Maniac Mansion too, True North. Actually, I did happen to get a whole bunch of games on a hard drive that fell off the back of a truck. So I have a few complete catalogs of certain systems saved for me to play, and I'll be slowly working through them. Second quarter begins. Titans plundered away. And the Titans will down at the 37. The referees will ignore that obvious block in the back, but hey. As far as I know, Old Greg and Alice have not become enemies. And they seem to coexist rather well here on the light table. But other than that, I try not to pry too deeply into their interpersonal relationships. I figure that's none of my business. Oh. First and 10 for the 49ers. Garoppolo out of the shotgun at the 37. He avoids the pressure with another pass to 22. Is that... that's Wilson again. Another first down for the 49ers. Move them chains. No, I don't feel COVIDly. Then again, I also have had the booster. So if I have had the COVID, if I picked up Omicron, then I haven't really felt like I've caught anything, to be honest. Run by the 49ers, gained 7 on that play. It'll be 2nd and 3. the debate over what a Christmas movie is. Honestly, one of the movies that is a Christmas tradition with me and my mom is the film Mixed Nuts. All about a California suicide hotline at Christmas time. Very uplifting. Wilson picks out the first down on a run of 5. It's nice to see somebody other than Deebo Samuel getting the running reps. From the 41 of Tennessee, Garoppolo in shotgun again. One back to his left, fakes the handoff, waiting patiently, and wide open 44. He's just overthrown by a tiny little bit. If Christmas is important to the plot, then it's a Christmas film, and Christmas is vital to Die Hard. All right. That is fair. After all, those people wouldn't be in that office building if there weren't a Christmas party going on. You know, plus a good supply of alcohol and cocaine for some people. Hasty will get down to the 35, pick up 6, third down. He gets slammed into the turf by Evans. A rare third down for the 49ers in this game. Ooh. There's their first third down, as opposed to the 11 first downs they've had so far. Gives you an idea how things have been going for them. Once again, Garoppolo out of the shotgun. And another run, and he'll be a yard shy. 4th and short. John wouldn't have gone coast to coast without Christmas. True. Fourth and 1. Offense is staying on the field. Got 2 backs in the backfield for San Francisco. The box is being stacked. Oh. Deebo Samuel rescues it with a wonderful catch from Garoppolo. Picks up about 7 on that. Yeah. He waits, and it's just because his defender falls. That's the only reason they were able to get that play off, is because the guy covering him tripped over his own feet and fell. Wilson gets a pitch and maybe gets 1 after having to run sideways to avoid the flood of defenders that were coming up to the line. Yes, more Deebo. Sorry, Luke. We have 2nd and 9 coming up. Currently about 10:35 left in the half. Now you're 3 plays ahead of me. If I had to suspect, I would think it's because I'm getting this through Fubo TV. And Wilson will get dragged out for a loss of 1. Great tackle by number 41 for the Titans on that play. Hopefully they can just hold him to a field goal. Keep it within a manageable score. Okay. I usually spell it Grey. In my mind, that's always the color, and gray is usually like a name in my head. I don't know if it's right, and more importantly, I don't care too much. Besides, Luxembourg has had it coming. Garoppolo's going to get out of the pocket and be brought down after a run of 4. There is a flag, though. And it came before Garoppolo had to escape. Ooh. Multiple flags, Sean Hockley, determining who owes the most to the Jersey mob. Kyle Shanahan working on his junior jumble. Oh, Luxembourg is safe. I accidentally did it correctly. Oh, foul on both teams. Offsides on the defense. Personal foul, face mask on the offense. Okay. So Trent Williams got called for a face mask. By rule, the offsides on the Titans will be disregarded. I have never encountered that situation in a game before. Usually penalties are offsetting. Huh. So now they have been pushed back to 3rd and 26. And the Titans fans have come back to life in the stadium. Ball's back on the Tennessee 36. Garoppolo once again in the shotgun. Deebo Samuel will break a tackle and end up turning a loss into a 7-yard gain. But not enough. That is incredible. Like, it was very close to Deebo actually losing yardage on that play. But now we've got Robbie Gould out for a 48-yard field goal attempt. Good as gold. 49ers, get more. So now we are at 10-0. San Francisco, George Kittle's leading the Tennessee Tears for Fears. Da, 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 da. Oh, and the Titans better do something on this next drive. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot more mulled wine consumed. And this stream will just get sloppier and sloppier. Yeah, so far, San Francisco looks like they are safe to gain ground in the NFC West and the wild card. And the Titans are not going to clinch. A shame. Maybe we can get so far ahead of the stream we can prove time travel is possible. It's possible. Oh, so if you end up seeing me doing something horribly disastrous on stream, you will come back and tell me, right, True North? We gotta see what kind of time travel that we're dealing with. Whether it's you can change things or you can't change things. And if we are going to establish it only through YouTube Lives, does that mean that we are also disconnected, that we can only alter the futures and destinies of one person at a time? Oh boy, I'm definitely thinking a lot more about this than I should. But then again, I'm definitely toasted. So that is what we should expect at this point. Meanwhile, Jimmy Garoppolo playing Angry Birds on the sideline as Robbie Gould kicks it off for the 49ers. Yeah. Another touchback. I don't think we're in total danger because I still feel like I have a sense of balance and I can actually still feel my extremities. But if you see me doing anything truly dangerous, like with blades or open electrical wires, like just start letting me know in the channel, in the chat. Thank you. Tannehill under center for 1st and 10 from the 25. Two backs in the backfield. And the running game is loss of 3. Penalty flag, too. Oh, boy. I can change the past and affect your timeline, but you can only tell me what will happen before I experience it. Personal foul, chop block on the offense. On 2 players, half the distance to the goal. All right. Let me get my brain to process this. I can change the past and affect your present. You can only tell me what will happen before I experience it. So, essentially, you're rewriting history and influencing my behavior. 1st and 22. Oh my gosh, a running play did something. They get back to the 21. And they're starting to get a little chippy with some extra shoving after the play. Be a 2nd and 14. Three receivers out for Tannehill under center. 2nd and 14. Completion to A.J. Brown. He'll be at about 3 yards shy of the 1st down. So at least there'll be a manageable 3rd for the Titans for once. Gets his 1st catch. And they just left him there. Like all the 49ers defenders expected him to be blasting down the sideline, but he stopped short and fooled them. 6:50 to go in the 1st half. Tannehill out of the shotgun on 3rd and 3. Moving out to his right. Brown gets the catch, a yard past the marker. Holy crap, Tennessee got a 1st down. Everything is topsy-turvy. Dogs and cats laying down together, mass hysteria. And a great catch there. A.J. Brown dragging the toes all the way to the edge. Wonderful job. Tannehill under center for 1st and 10 again. Hilliard ends up getting about 8 on that. a run up the middle. And amazing what happens when A.J. Brown gets involved. And they start having to respect that. Oh my. Example, we can tell you the final score before it happens so you bet on the game. You could give one of the players COVID and the game results will change for us. Loss of 1 on that run. The George Kittles sniffed that out easily. Okay, so it sounds like we're operating on 12 Monkeys rules. That really, it seems like we're doing a whole lot, but we're already moving along preset paths that we're not aware of. Third and 2, Tannehill out of the shotgun. 49ers teasing a blitz. And the pass is bouted out of the air for Brown. Titans are going to punt. Dang. First bit of movement that the Titans have had all game, and it ends very, very prematurely. And just barely is out of the reach of a 49ers defender. It was nearly a pick. Punt away, he'll be fielded at the 12. And a defender slips, so it gives the 49ers a chance to run up to the 21-yard line, a return of 10. Oh, this could get very ugly very quickly, but hopefully the Titans will keep it manageable and interesting. Well, there we go. Sorry, just fighting with my my music player for a brief moment. Once again, thank you everybody that is tuning in tonight and keeping each other company, as well as making me feel a little bit less like I'm talking to myself. And it's nonsense. I hope there's some interesting things going on in the future. Because right now, the game is feeling like a real drag. Since the Titans seem to be unable to do anything, and the 49ers are looking just as scary as they did in 2019. But then again, knowing this season, next week in Perna's power rankings, he'll probably end up cursing them. Because that's just been the kind of season that this is. Let's see if the 49ers can extend this lead. 4:37 to go in the half. I think they can make it down the field. Garoppolo out of shotgun for 1st and 10. And is nearly picked off right into the hands of Evans. A lousy throw from Garoppolo. Not sure exactly what he was going for, but ow. Okay, I see what he did there. He bluffed and just to cut off the route. Nice job. Shotgun again, second and 10. Wilson will get back to the line of scrimmage barely. Third and long. He was tackled by Bud Dupree. Now doing his thing with the Titans. And the crowd comes alive again in Tennessee. Mike Vrabel in a low squat on the sideline, trying to make his skull pop out of his head. And Garoppolo will be sacked down at the 15. Exactly what the Titans needed to be able to stop that one before things got any worse. So at least, even if the Titans don't do anything for the rest of the first half, they kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit. Maybe if they can't get down the field to at least get a field goal, maybe they can run out the quarter. And they should have better field position unless they completely screw up this kickoff. Timeout by Tennessee. Okay. True North has paused his TV because he could not handle the moral quandary of time travel. Well, Biff Tanner would probably be disappointed in you, True North, but I'm proud of you for trying not to completely wreck the timeline and get at least one of us captured by Agent Mobius. And now we try this again. What was that punt? Completely shanked, and it'll go out of bounds before it even reaches midfield. Ew. Ugh. Wow. Oh boy. Oh. Seems like the Titans have a better chance of actually getting on the board now. If only they can get something together on offense. Liam is forever stuck in the time paradox because he can't pause his TV. You know what? It's okay, man. It's okay. You know, as long as you don't accidentally become your own grandpa, then I think we'll be all right. All right, if any of you also happen to be stuck in the time paradox, you know, usual rules apply. Don't try to take too many drastic actions that could affect history or the future. If you see yourself, maybe try not to interact, but if it's just for something simple like, hey, your fly's down, that should be good. I mean, very little in history has ever been changed because of simple embarrassment in public. Not sure if the Berlin Wall qualifies as public embarrassment, but it is definitely a failure of public relations, now that I think about it. Anyway, drop another plug for our first half sponsor here on Another Stupid Sports Show. Canned water, saving me from becoming a drooling mess since about, whenever I open this can. Oh yeah, everybody sucks at special teams at certain points, True North. It is not a unique situation. Titans are going to be starting on the 45. They fake the run, and it doesn't do anything. They end up losing a yard anyway on a pass that gets blown up quickly by Tart. Under 3 minutes to go. They're trying to figure out what they do next, or at the very least, who gets to make the Wingstop run after the game. Tannehill out of shotgun for 2nd and 10, waving his receivers around. And they run and go nowhere. And here come the boos once again. This ugly. Looks like we're going to run it down to the 2-minute warning. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got at least to ease the pain of this one-sided, very dull game, I will have some entertaining things to watch afterwards. The West Saga, Benny Tech's latest video release, and probably go back to watch that Christmas mashup that has brought me such joy. Oh yeah, Justin Tucker is automatic, Liam. Hold on to him for as long as you can. At some point in my scrolling in the past couple of days, I came upon a video of somebody taking the rhythm or the cadence of and backing tracks of the song The Distance by Cake and replacing the words with the poem The Night Before Christmas. It works far too well. Far too well. Like any 90s kid who listens to it, you will be shocked at how well it works. Whew. Meanwhile, I will accept predictions on whether Tennessee actually scores at all during the course of this game. Do you think the 49ers will ever let up? Start playing prevent? All right, question for you actually, True North. Is there anything that you could see the Packers doing right now to immediately improve special teams play? Anything at all? Because that seems to be the sort of thing that you kind of have to have figured out at the beginning of the season. Third and 10, Tennessee still at George Kittle's 45. They're maybe going to rush 4. A.J. Brown will get 11 on that catch. He'll be out of bounds. Clock stops at 1:55. The Chains advance. Oh. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Wonderwall. Oh, dear God. Oh. Oh. Now my brain is going to be stuck on that. Wow, Foreman is going to break to the outside and will be down inside the 5. Holy crap. Penalty? What penalty? Oh, man. A lot happened. Oh. Oh, damn. Yeah. Now that's how you get rid of the first great play that your team has done all damn night. Congratulations. 2 offensive fouls. We got the face mask. Penalties declined. And then another penalty that I didn't hear because it was coming at the same time that I was talking. So maybe a holding penalty? Because it's only a 10-yarder. Ugh. Ugh. Well, now they get to try again. 1st and 20. Down the road and back again, Luke. Out of shotgun is Mr. Tannehill again, while he ponders his retirement options. Niners rush forward and still get pressure. He launches it downfield. There will be no interference call on that play, on that defensive play against A.J. Brown, even though the defender never turned it around. Yeah. Yeah. Never turned around to play the ball. My 49ers score should be called Devo Debos. All right, well, we can add a few things more. 2nd and 20, and that rocket just goes through the arms of Westbrook Ikine. Ooh, 3rd and 20 now. I will just for and A.J. Brown is barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on that play. And I do not know what I just drew. That is shameful. That is ridiculous. San Francisco takes the timeout as there's 1:23 left, and they're about to get the ball back. I should really know better than to screw around in a paint program when I've probably got a good half bottle of wine in me. Ball gets punted away. And it'll be fair caught at the 10 by Ayuk. It was an attempt at the Energy Dome, but the fact that I'm absolutely terrible at drawing and, like I said, half a bottle of wine into this broadcast. I don't know. It is not making for good illustration skills on any level. Cool, good to know. It is not a matter of preference, Luke. It is honestly a matter of trying to keep my mind occupied so that I do not cause myself to fall asleep or slump through the chair. As this is such a one-sided contest at the moment that it's painful to watch. I'm sure Grossi is probably going through the same thing right now, but I imagine he has a lot more to bounce. He has like thousands of people to bounce off of in the chat. Meanwhile, I've got great people here, but they're all like 45 seconds ahead of me, so they're trying not to spoil anything in the game. Which, when nothing's going on, it's tough to not just, you know, say, stop watching, nothing else is happening, go take a bathroom break. But I appreciate you keeping the suspense intact. Really? You think it's time to move on from Crosby, True North? You really think he's fallen off that much? Ooh. And there goes the canned water. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta do those raids, man. Pitch back to Samuel, who will get 7 running out of the backfield. As a treat for all of you. So you at least get one entertaining thing out of this stream for the first half. Cat tax. And we have a flag. Who knows at this point? Delay of game on the defense after the play was over. Forced from the end of the play, first down. Oh, they're calling it for him laying on the player for too long. Yep. We have to pay the cat tax. At least we'll have something entertaining for the crew. All right, Garoppolo's in shotgun, Angie. We have a flag already on the plate. He's launching it downfield, just out of the reach of Bayard, the defender. Let's see how the flag goes. Illegal shift on the offense. All right. So that'll be 2nd and 10 now. Garoppolo out of the shotgun again. It'll be a quick pass number 23, who will get about 8 yards on that run. 48 seconds to go. Clock keeps ticking down. San Francisco seems to be in no hurry. Packers fans will cut players when their play dropped off. That's why fans were not with Rodgers complaining about his friends being mistreated. is sneak, and Garoppolo picks up the first down. 18 seconds to go. And they're just going to be content to let the clock run out on that. All right. All right, Angie, I gotta take a pause for the cause. Oh, she doesn't want to get she doesn't want me to get up. Oh. I see. This is a new strategy. Trap me in the chair for as long as possible to make up for the fact that I'm doing things out of your vision. All right. I will play your game. Give scritches until you get fed up. Oh, just out of curiosity, let me see what the 49ers schedule is like for the rest of this season. Okay. So, after this, they play the Texans and then the Rams. That should be an easy win against the Texans, and then hopefully they can spoil something for the Rams. Hopefully. Meanwhile, if this is the state that Tennessee is going to be in for the rest of the season, maybe, I hate to say this, but maybe it's better that they miss the playoffs this year and just regroup in the off season. Angie would use knowledge about the future for herself. Depending on whether that's good for evil would depend on how it affects other people, but I know for a fact that she wouldn't care about that. I could not say for sure whether cats understand the concept of good versus evil, True North. I know for a fact that Angie is willing to sacrifice inconvenience for base instincts. And this is probably TMI. Yeah, this is definitely TMI. But one of Angie's peculiar habits that she has, especially in the winter when the temperatures drop and I keep the thermostat a little bit on the cool side, just to save money, is that once she's figured out that I am going to bed for sure and the lights are out, that she will come up and paw at me to crawl underneath the covers and curl up next to me. Just get all the body heat that she can. Now, I understand it, but the thing is that she is willing to stay there even if I happen to pass gas while she's under there. So she is willing to accept the heat of being next to me under the covers and does not give a damn if she gets Dutch ovened while she's down there. So that is Cat. Yeah, see, she, Angie. And she doesn't seem to have a strong opinion about the game so far. Yeah. And she is currently keeping me from getting up and taking a pause for the cause here at halftime. I'm supposing that this is her revenge. Meanwhile, at this point, I would not be shocked if this game ends in a shutout for San Francisco. They seem to be absolutely overpowering. Wow, the Titans only got 55 total yards in the first half. That's bad. That's real bad. Yeah, and the NFL people don't have anything more elaborate to say than I did about that. It's no good. You know, the Titans just have had so many injuries that they're working with a skeleton crew. And yeah. Good versus evil is a religious concept created by humans so other species might not believe, understand the concept. Valid point. Yes, Angie is here. She is deciding to curl up and stay here for as long as possible, which she normally doesn't like to do. Oh. Yes. Yes, Foster. Everybody, it is Angie. She has apparently decided to put aside her anger about the Chargers to act cute for the internet. Oh, poor sweet girl. You're going to be stressed out until the end of the season because the Chargers cannot stay consistent. And it's a real shame. At this rate, the Chargers might be in a similar owner situation where until Dean Spanos die, they might be stuck in mediocrity forever. Oh, you found another Raider who called you the Groosey Poosey. Ah. Ah. Good times. Uh-oh. Now things get dangerous. Because she has resorted to the nuclear option, which is to hover above the mouse pad. Nope. I'm good. Alright. Now that I am free and have not disturbed the cat, I'm going to take a quick pause for the cause. I'll be back very shortly. To answer your question, True North, yes.
Changes come, and we ring in the next new year. Raise my hand and raise my voice. Turn and disappear. Or find what we lost in the fire. And keep back to myself. I'll toe the line and try to get to you outside. To get to you outside.
And we are back. Yeah, the Arizona has been fortunate to have a weak schedule and people underestimating them. So totally I totally think that uh-oh, Grossi raid. Oh dear. Time to panic. Nope. You're here now. Yeah, I came back. I finally got my cat out of my lap, so I was able to take a little pause and then come back to greet everybody. Yes, the kitty did go meow. Hello, everybody. Tom, this game is pretty damn boring, isn't it? Yeah. I am under siege. I am willing to be washed over like this by the Grossi Posse because it will be the most exciting thing that has happened with this stream tonight. Yes. We do have the Devo hat, the Energy Dome, in full effect. And we are drinking some mulled wine. I do not control the cat. She comes and goes as she pleases. It makes it more entertaining and unpredictable for the stream. Yeah, a pigeon without a briefcase is just a bird. But what is a briefcase without a pigeon? Oh, yeah, this is... Anytime it's a one-sided affair, it just absolutely stinks. You know, it's not interesting to watch. It's hard as hell to commentate. And, you know, the Titans, their injury troubles are showing through, even with, you know, Brown and Jones coming back tonight. Are we not men? Am I Devo? Oh, I've gotten Dave Grohl before. I've also gotten Tom Petty and that what's his name guy who played for the Suns, Steve Nash. Briefcase without a pigeon is just a sad case. I am awake. I am awake. I am filled with coffee and energy drinks that are still keeping me awake from all the stuff I did today. Glad to have you all here. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Is that a little greyhound dog? No, that's a whippet. Ah. Oh, Tom the God now. I'm not awake? You mean this is a dream? So in my dream, I am doing the activities that I would have done anyway while I was awake. That's... I don't know whether to find that encouraging or sad. Ugh. Oh my gosh, thanks for subbing, Jalen. I'm doing alright, Jack. I had a great day. I turned out a very nice batch of mulled wine, made some pumpkin soup earlier, and I just wish this game was a little bit more exciting. But NATO, no, this I'd rather not end up the main character in a Bungie game. Thank you. You know, we'll cheer the Lions more once we see what they do next season. And Stacey Williams, you are getting on my nerves, so you go away now. Goodbye. And it looks like most of the raid has petered off. Oh, here we go. Titans get the ball for the second half. A nice kick that the Titans will let be a touchback. And we start the third quarter from 25. Yes, I am a clown, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I'd say this raid was a major success. I don't expect my numbers to go up too much, and I'm sure Google Analytics still think that only men and aliens are watching my channel, but 152 subs. Ooh. False start. Good way to start the quarter, fellas. And now we're back to our usual single digits. Hooray. Hey, there's names I don't recognize, including Jalen and Jamie Ingle. Jack I know because he's a mod over on Grassi's channel. I don't expect them to stay too long. My team, LeBron James, if that's your real name, is the Detroit Lions. Oh, and A.J. Brown cannot haul in that pass. Incomplete. Second and 15. Oh my gosh, Arden Parrish is still here. I am shocked. I am shocked to discover this. And meanwhile, we have Butt NATO, who is declaring himself an alien and a man. No human is illegal. Jonathan Hart, it's not mulled wine, M-O-L-D, it's M-U-L-L-E-D, mulled wine. I know, I'm not pronouncing things very well because I've had half a bottle of this stuff, but it is essentially a bottle of wine with about a quarter cup of brandy, throw in some orange slices and the juice of half an orange, some cloves, cinnamon sticks, some crushed anise seeds, and I know I'm leaving something out, but yeah, it's essentially a wine cocktail that you like put in either cook on the oven for a little bit or put in a slow cooker for an hour. And it just adds a little bit of spice and bite to what would be a boring bottle of wine. Oh my god. A first down for the Titans? I would do a spit take, but I don't want to waste the alcohol. Oh yeah, no, the Lions have great uniforms. The two jerseys that I have, I like them both. I got one in basic white and the Honolulu blue. Tannehill and shotgun will pass again, and that is easily swatted down on that attempt to Brown. Even the 49ers defender is looking like, come on, man. Yeah, it is a dedicated process, but it's shockingly easy, even though it seems like a lot when you're putting it together. On the bright side, I have finally learned how to cut an orange into proper slices for the first time. And that is a party. Yes, you're right, Jamie Ingle. Very much a party. Second down, be a handoff, a run up the middle for about 3. Yes. Oh, I'm familiar with the Whippets, True North. It was never a very big thing around where I was. Where I grew up, mostly the practice was raid your parents' liquor cabinet and steal whatever beer they have chilling out in the garage. Hey, LeBron, at least the Broncos have done something in the past decade or so, and they have some, respectable history to call back on. You have to go back to the 1950s to find anything for the Lions. A.J. Brown converts and gets down to the 35-yard line. There's action. I'll have to watch that afterwards, Jonathan. Sounds like a good time. It'll make me wonder what it's like on the other side of this raid. I'll think about it later. Right now, We'll watch Tannehill avoid the pressure, but they still lose one on the play because that short pass got blown up by Tart in the backfield. Great play by Tart this evening. He has been there for a number of pass plays to reduce them to either no or loss of a yard. Where do I think Aaron Rodgers goes? You know what? If anything, I would guess that Rodgers retires. And the Titans will not get they'll maybe get a yard on that, be 3rd and 10 at the very best. Wow. Yeah, I'd like the Titans technically can run the ball, but the 49ers have, one, been able to sniff it out, and two, been able to stop it without very much extra help. And another pass to A.J. Brown picks up 12 and moves the chains. Obviously a Raiders fan, but NATO. But seriously, like, the Chicagoland area is home to so many different fandoms. You know, there are Kansas City bars, Buffalo bars, Philadelphia bars. You know, there's a lot more in the Big Ten and AFC and NFC North, but you know, because it's such a hub city for the Midwest, a lot of fandoms get represented in Chicago. Yeah, I mean the game has been pretty boring. I can't fully assess it because, like I said, halfway through a bottle of mulled wine. But the Titans are actually moving down the field right now, so that does make a bit of a difference. Yeah. No, very good point, LeBron. He might want to stick it to people by winning with another team in another conference. Hilliard gets a block but will only pick up 2. That 49er defense is on top of things tonight. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Titans. Mama's a Cowboys fan. Could be worse. Could be worse, I suppose. I mean, my mom is actually a Chargers fan. I'm not sure if that's where my cat got her fandom from, but I do remember my mom being very, very thrilled when the Chargers finally made it to a Super Bowl so many years ago and then got stomped by the Niners. Ugh. Ugh. And they're not going to do anything. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It could happen. They might get on the board. Where's the towel? Oh, shoot. I misplaced my towel. You should always know where your towel is, and I have failed. J Bond, what am I drinking? I am drinking mulled wine. It's wine with brandy and spices and OJ. And oh my gosh, the Titans are on the board. They just got a field goal. Holy crap, I have to update the scoreboard now. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to do it because I am in such sloppy state at this point that anything I write or draw is going to be an absolute mess. Yes, the mulled wine is homemade, Holly. I just picked up the first bottle of Merlot that I could find. And mulled wine, Mulled, J Bond. Like I said, I'm like halfway through I'm like halfway through this concoction, which includes a full bottle of wine. So I can understand that my enunciation is kind of crap right now. I do usually know where my towel is, but I must have taken it with me out of the room when I had my pause. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so glad I took all that opportunity last night to. Oh, that's just not going to work. Going to have to go with this. Let's see. Ugh. None of these are. You know, finish this statement. There is a correct answer. I don't have it, LeBron James, because all I've got going through my mind right now is the song Scenario by a Tribe Called Quest. And I don't think that's what you were going for. Welcome back, Jack. Hey, yo, Bo knows this, and Bo knows this, but Bo don't know Jack, because Bo can't rap. But what do you know? The D-Dog is first up to bat. No batteries included, and no strings attached. Yeah. Yeah, like, this is brutal right now because the silver is not showing up, and or the wolf gray is not showing up, and the blue is too close to the green screen. So, and that is not working either, so screw it. Wait, why? I don't get it. Why is that doing that? Screw it. They get a big orange 3 because they don't even deserve to have their colors represented. Yeah. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Yep, I am officially out of touch. I don't know what that is a reference to. I mean, I would be happy if that looked like a bird. That looks like a bird that's been, pecking at some moldy berries and is actually just drunk naturally. How could she not like that? She's still winning. 8:45 to go in the third, and the San Francisco George Kittles are very still much in control of this game. Pick off! 37 takes it back down to the 18-yard line. Oh my goodness. We are everywhere. We are in the cosmos, from the cosmos. We are the cosmos right now because the Titans have just made this exciting again. Wow. Like, that was a lousy throw by Garoppolo. It sailed over the receiver's head. Like, oh, and Hooker comes down with it. Wow. Wow. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to be able to pull any tail at the Naperville Starbucks after this. Huh. I've never gotten Dwayne Allman, but I will take that compliment gladly, LeBron. Thank you. And the runner barrels forward. Holy crap. Picks up about 8, 9 on the play. Jeez. Honestly, the celebrity that I got for the longest while was Alan Ruck. He's the guy who played Cameron Fry in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yep, run the damn ball, True North. Second down, about 5. And the network is so confused because the Titans are actually doing things that they don't even have the lines down. Oh my God, inside the 4, down to the 3. McNichols running the ball. Things just got interesting again. Oh, Dwayne Allman, yeah, we get all the respect to Dwayne Allman. Jessica is still one of my favorite tunes. Tannehill under center. Looking for a pass. And is in and out of the hands of Brown. Thomas is posturing to make sure everybody knows that he is responsible for everything good that happened on that play for the San Francisco George Kittles. Second and goal again. One back in the backfield. Brown in motion to the left. And we run up and touchdown. Oh no. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. And he is sitting up on the barrier, slapping high fives with the fans, as he should, rightfully. Oh, boy. Oh. Who knows what I said at this point? Like I said, I am at least 5 sheets to the wind right now, so I'm surprised that I'm still able to form recognizable vowels and consonants. Well, here we go. Yeah, something in there looks like a 0. We have a game, William. We have a game. Things got interesting. I say Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill. That is usually... It depend. I got to look at his jersey again, because depending on whether it was an A or an E at the beginning, I would say Tannehill if it was an E. I would say Tannehill if it was an A. Why are you going to burn your Peyton Manning jersey, LeBron? Did I miss something? Oh God, did Peyton Manning do something? Oh God, did something come out about Peyton Manning? Please, I don't want to find out that something terrible came out about Peyton Manning. Like, oh, it's already been hard enough losing, so many other celebrities to their stupid fucking personal mistakes. The one exception I will make is for Joss Whedon. Like, I've never been a fan of anything that he does, and I felt no great loss after it came out that he was a dickhead. Sorry. Ah. Very true, True North. If there is one thing LeBron fans know, it's how to burn a jersey. Yeah. Important question from Luke again. What has Peyton done? Like, did he kick puppies? Did he own up to burning the Yavleboken? But NATO's family has Titans, Bears, Cowboys, Chiefs, and Dolphins fans. Touchback. 49ers will start on the 25. Sometimes it's how it turns out, but NATO. Of my immediate family, my mom's a Chargers fan, my sister is a Steelers fan, and I am a Lions fan. Oh boy, Ishii. I did not expect this. I don't think anybody did, but apparently they found some. Juszczyk will be stopped after a gain of 4 on a desperation pass from Garoppolo. Second down and 6. And Raiders, aka me and my dad. Just out of curiosity, Buttonado, is is everybody kind of respectful, with friendly shit talking, or does it ever get heated? Wilson will pick up about 3 on that run from scrimmage. 2 yards shy of the first down. Be third and very short. Because there's no real divisional rivalries. It's spread off between the NFC and the AFC. Green Bay too. Okay. That's definitely a widespread fan assortment. And a flag goes down. They're going to get driven back. A false start on George Kittle of the San Francisco George Kittles. Mostly friendly. Good, good. Exactly, Luke. Keep the shit talking friendly and don't be that guy. Third and 7. We're down to 5:41 to go in the third quarter. Garoppolo operating out of the shotgun, back to his left. And an easy completion to number 15, Jennings. Oh, yeah. Yep. Gets his defender running and then just stops short to pick up enough yardage to move the chains. Good times. By the way, hello again to everybody who is watching this drunk dumbass in the Energy Dome commentate and react to the Thursday Night Football game. And Ayuk will pick up the first down and 6 more yards on top of that. Great moves by him after the catch. They're trying to make up for that Garoppolo gaff that led to the game essentially being 0-0 again. Nutters. F&A, Jack. And they're officially in Titans territory near the 44. First down. Wilson has to bump off of a defender and gets about 1. Maybe they'll give him half a yard on that. Second down and very long. Anyway. I would just like to say, while we have a high total of 8 people watching now by my count, I'm glad that you all came to this obviously low effort channel to hang around, chat, and maybe see what kind of embarrassing thing I might do next. Yes, these two teams are playing physical football. They're willing to smack each other a lot. Ooh, and a great hell of a collision against Wilson on that run. Hooker bringing him down, be third and 5. And it seems that Holly is bringing in the odd typings now. Why the bonk, Jack? Why the bonk? I didn't think I'd heard a bonk. There's been very little, if anything, about this game or this chat or this commentary that I think would land me in horny jail. Unless I've missed something. I mean, I'll admit that I don't check Urban Dictionary every day for seeing about what new thing refers to a horrible sex act or new slangs for my genitals have popped up. Oh, that message was from your cat's butt. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, bonus note for all of you. I am actually going to be streaming the Colts Cardinals game only because it is an NFL Network specific game, so we might as well give another avenue for people to keep up on it that is somewhat live. That is the only reason that I will be streaming it. Otherwise, I would probably be watching it so I don't have a chance of jinxing Grandpa Cardinal. I did, huh, Jack? Well, there's only one solution for that, really. More wine. Mm. No, no Santorum, True North. No Santorum. No, no, no. We do not need any Santorum. Really? Greatest accomplishment is calling the victor of Super Bowl 50 in the beginning of the season. Who did win Super Bowl 50? I forget. I'm a bad football fan. I actually went to college in Philadelphia, and while I was there, a tanning salon used Rick Santorum's face in one of their posters in the window with the caption, "Some people are just too damn white." Samuel will be short by one on that run. Are they going to go for it? At this point, this might be 4 down territory. Debo has lost a shoe. Mm. Yeah, the Broncos. Thank you. Now the Titans fans are up on their feet again, cheering like mad, hoping to rattle Garoppolo. The Titans stack the box, and finally a flag gets thrown for false start. And they're all pointing at Trent Williams, who is usually considered one of the better offensive. Yep. False start on Trent Williams, who, if the talking heads are to be believed, is one of the better offensive linemen in the game. So the fact that he's getting nailed with the false start penalty is wow. Yeah. Yeah, 4th and 6 now. Debo didn't have to lose any yards for them. Trent Williams took care of that all by himself. Wait, are they going for it? They're going for it on 4th and 6. Well, they are in Titans territory, so it makes sense. And in and out of the hands of Ayuk, they're going to turn the ball over on downs. Oh my. 1:53 to go in the third. And I am so glad that I'm not drinking Bud Light Platinum. Oh, quick mention. As always, this broadcast has been brought to you, as it always is every time, by fluoxetine, because that is the only thing that gives me enough mental clarity to prepare enough to do all the wonderful graphics and have the nerve to go in front of a camera. Oh, who's chasing points again, Colt? The 49ers? I wouldn't think they need to chase points, you know, based on how dominating they've been in this game, but I'm... Oh yeah, Ishii is yelling in mod chat. Ugh, I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. Oh. I gotta take a quick little pause for the cause here. As soon as all the ads stop on, I'm just going to have to get the paid version of this thing. Be back in a sec. All right, here we go. First and 10 at their own 41. The Titans are going to run it on this first play and barrel ahead for 2. Great. Oh, my liver's going to be screaming after this stream cold. I do not drink that much these days, and so I am going to feel this tomorrow morning. I can guarantee it. Welcome back, LeBron, by the way. Well, I think they were still kind of far away enough that they couldn't have taken the 3. Gold is good, but he is not reliable longer than 50 yards. At 2nd and 8 now. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Faking the handoff, and Bosa nearly gets to him. Wow. Wonderful broken tackle by 85 of the Titans, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, replay 2nd down. You know what, True North? I really enjoy the fact that coaches are going for it more on 4th down. It adds a level of excitement and risk-taking that has been missing from the game for a while. It was so predictable making 4th down automatic punt down. So boring for so long. But yeah, I think there has to be a lot more situational awareness. Meanwhile, Bosa has just brought down... No, that's not Bosa. That's Willis, who's just brought down Tannehill for another sack. It'll be 3rd and very long. Your dad was once a Bucks fan. Like, back in the creamsicle days, Buttnado? I actually do plan to someday get a Bucks jersey. But it is going to be... the creamsicle style of the best number 12 that the Bucks ever had, Doug Williams. Free play, and A.J. Brown makes a wonderful catch at the 30, sensing that free play when the 49ers jumped off sides. Great job. Great awareness. Yeah. And great job by by A.J. Brown, keeping the ball out of the reach of Thomas as he's going to the ground there. And it's not a surprise that a lot of people hate Tom Brady Buttonado. Third quarter is over, 10-10, still tied. I think a lot of it is the fact that it is exhaustion by repeated exposure. You know, I'm sure that it would be the same thing if Ben Roethlisberger were the one with 7 rings, or if Aaron Rodgers were the one with 7 rings, or wait, who else has been around that long? Or even if it was Carson Palmer with 7 rings. As improbable as that may seem, somebody wins it that many times, people are going to get sick of them. She might need a liver transplant stat. Well, I'm going to do my best to cut in line. Let's see. Oh, I still got a bit to go in here. I've been drinking this out of a very tiny cup, so at points it doesn't feel like I'm drinking a lot, but then I realize how I can feel my mouth slowly moving and I have to struggle to clearly enunciate the words in my own brain. And I realize, yep, I am drunk as hell. Yeah. Exhaustion by repeated exposure. It's how people get sick of the Star Wars franchise or the Marvel movies or certain actors who appear in film after film after film after film after film. They're trying to keep themselves in the public eye so that they can remain a big box office draw, but then they just cause fatigue. You know, it's the saying, how can we miss you if you won't go away? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't blame your dad for hating Aaron Rodgers because of that tuck rule game. Ben, yeah, I I under I feel you completely. I really wish that the Packers had done more to give Aaron Rodgers a stronger supporting cast during his prime years. You know, it kind of feels like a little bit too little too late. And it'll be about a gain of 4 or 5 for number 40, Hilliard. So, be a decent second down coming up. Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly why I kind of stopped paying attention or watching the Super Bowl. I think the last one that I actually watched was Chiefs versus the 49ers. Just because there's two teams that haven't been there for a while. Tannehill gets sacked, he'll be down at the 29. Boy, and credit that one to Street. Tim Tebow was like that for a while. No, now no one cares. I don't know, Tebow. I don't know, Tebow after a while, like it was pretty evident in his first year with Denver that he was a one-trick pony. And you know, the fact that he ends up being oh, and AJ Brown picks up that first down crossing midfield. But yeah, Tim Tebow, he's feels like much less a football player and more a reality star. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. He was crossing the 20. That's how drunk I am. I don't know where the position on the field is right now. Holy crap. I should not be doing this. Any snack suggestions for you, LeBron? Um, Honestly, go for comfort food right now. I don't know what you have in your kitchen, but go for a food that makes you happy, even if it's just like margarine on butter or toast or a bowl of cereal. Anything that you could do quickly. AJ Brown touchdown! Titans take the lead. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, God, I fully expect Ishii to come storming in here in a minute or so. Either swearing up a storm or just typing gibberish into the chat. Point after is good. Wow. Wow is right, William. Wow. 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 Titans Titans are fighting back right now. I'm not willing to go as far as to say good, LeBron, but the Titans made the adjustments that they needed to at halftime to get back into this game. Yeah. Mm. Oh my God. Conor McGregor looks like he swelled. Ishii, I am totally on board with you. Because honestly, from the first half, it looked like the 49ers had this game wrapped up and it was all over but the shouting. And then, halftime happened, and I don't know, maybe the entire Titans roster smoked some weed or meditated to Nights in White Satin or something. I don't know, but they have come out and clawed their way back in. And a big part of that is the fact that they have AJ Brown back, another weapon, somebody who can get open. Yeah. I am shocked. I am shocked. Wow. Mm. Yeah, there's only one solution, Ishii. More wine. Everybody that is here right now on another stupid sports show, thank you for being here. I would not be saying this little spiel if I wasn't drunk off my ass right now. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends about this hastily put together channel with some drunk asshole who is not getting the team's names right. I forgot. The Titans are in the lead, so I'm changing the colors in the background to something that is more their style. And the George Kittles are going to let that bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Oh boy. I don't think any of us were expecting it. None of us. 49ers don't convert a fourth down to get points and are now down by 7. Yeah. Now can they get it together and just burn some clock going down the field? Empty backfield moving Wilson off to the left. Jimmy Garoppolo left alone in shotgun. And a dropped pass. Jennings just, it bounces off his hands. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Oh. Okay. All right. Now, Bob Dylan said you don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows, but when the entire character of your team and the power of your offense depends on which way the wind blows, Deebo Samuel will get the first down and 2 more beside that. You know, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence that you're going to do a lot if you can be if your offensive progress can be so mercurial. Oh, that's all right, Buttonado. Do what you got to do. Go on. Glad you stuck around. Have a good rest of your night and happy Tibbs Eve to you. Mm. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Titans 44. Garoppolo pulling back, escapes some pressure, and he is going to run and slide for a gain of 6. Oh, thank you for that prediction, True North. Holding on the offense. We're getting an all-time rant, I'm assuming from Ishii. Luke. Oh, yeah. I definitely should have tried to find the anise stars instead of grinding the seeds. Ugh. Mm-hmm. 1st and 20, back at their own 46. And Garoppolo is going to be stropped at the 41. Bud Dupree. I mean, they did get good coverage. It's just that the secondary is working so well that it gave the Titans enough time to get to the quarterback. Deebo Samuel is on the sideline, helmet off, on a knee. Uh-oh. 2nd and 29. More pressure for Garoppolo. Jennings will be brought down at the 43 after that reception. Gain of 7. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 21. Will be a gain of 8. This may be weird to say, especially like a strong boy like me, LeBron, but this streaming yourself make me feel quite safe. Cool. That's never an adjective heard with anything that I've ever put together, but hey, if that's the vibe you get, man, wonderful. I don't think that means I should stream drunk more often because that's probably not good for my health. 3rd and 21, Garoppolo out of the shotgun. They're only going to rush 3, and Samuel will get barely to the 43 of the Titans. It'll be about 4th and 6th. Whatever it is, they haven't made the 1st down. They're not going to go for it. Jimmy's pulling off his chin straps. Out come all the special teams units. What a reversal. What a reversal this game has given to us. Kyle Shanahan is shaking his head. Apparently his thoughts on the New York Times crossword have been completely wrong this whole time. Away goes the punt. And the 49ers will down it at about the 2. $9:24 to go. This is crazy. Didn't see this happening. Did not see this happening. Not even once. If any of you said that you saw the Titans coming back in a relatively low-scoring affair, I'm just going to assume that you're lying. throw something soft, Ishii. Don't commit any real property damage. You're going to regret that in the morning. I'll be sure to come into the chat after the stream is over to hear the worst of it, but for right now, I'm going to assume things are really ugly, and oh, we are. Oh no. We have finished it. This is the last of the mulled wine. Once again, that's M-U-L-L-E-D wine, not M-O-L-D wine. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, Ishii isn't on Santa's naughty list. And I will just leave it at that. Ishii is not on Santa's naughty list. Yeah. Hey, if that's all you can do at the moment, Ishii, stick with that. Home improvement gets expensive if you don't want to do it yourself. $17 to 10. Titans over the George Kittles. This is not the way I thought the game would go at all. I didn't think the George Kittles would have to come back from a deficit. I thought the Titans would be the one trying to struggle to win this one. $9:24 to go. The George Kittles are teasing a blitz, trying to get a safety to turn things around, and they do blitz. But as an easy catch for A.J. Brown out in the flat, he gets past the 20 to move the chains and get them some safety. Fantastic. So 1st and 10, 8:50 to go. And now they run it and will pick up 3 in the process. A little bit more breathing room and the clock continues to run. Oh, this is very bad that I now have to pretend to focus and, act like a professional, straighten out my energy dome after consuming what is essentially an entire bottle of wine. Yeah, if they convert a few first downs, they can run the ball and kill the clock. But the thing is that the 49ers have so many weapons on offense and such a great defense as we see there when they cause the Titans to lose a yard on that play, that we cannot count the George Kittles out of this game yet. Top 5 QBs of all time. Oh, Jesus. Oh. And based on my very, very limited early football knowledge, and I'm talking like the days before the Super Bowl was a thing, I know that I'm going to forget some. First down from Frickster. Fantastic. 7:19 to go. And he gets at least across the 35. Yeah, Debo doing things. I'm the wrong person to ask, man. I am far closer to the casual spectrum of football fans. I've never really thought hard about what the best are of all time. I recognize that people play in different eras when the rules were different and different offensive schemes were preferred. Titans will get maybe 3, maybe 4 on that run. And because of that, I think it's very tough to compare quarterbacks from different eras. Like comparing like Terry Bradshaw to Brett Favre to Joe Montana to Dan Marino. You know, it's hard in my head because I also try to take into account how the game has changed with, like the bringing in the West Coast offense and, more penalties being called to favor high scoring games. And oh my God, AJ Brown nearly threw an interception directly into the arms of a defender. Like, I admire the courage, but shoot. True North is answering the question instead. Rodgers, Warner, Peyton, Brady, Favre. Respectable list. Here we go. 3rd and 6. They're near their own 40-yard line right now. Tannehill operating out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring everybody. And he will get sacked at the 36. But there is a flag. What is this penalty? Holding on the offense, the penalty is declined. 4th down. All right. Oh boy. 5:52 to go in the game. And 51 for the 49ers limps off the field. That can't be good. There goes the clock again. God. Best of luck, Holly. And the Titans will down it at the 4.5-yard line, despite the best efforts of the George Kittles to keep the kicking team from getting to it. Very nice. We have a game, folks. We have a game. And I know that sounds like a redundant statement, but we actually have something competitive now. By the way, all 9 of you that are still watching as of the moment that I'm looking at the numbers, thank you for sticking around, even if it is, hoping that I'll do something embarrassing like vomit on myself or fall out of the chair. Always appreciated when people are giving support to the streamers that are trying to build their following one subscriber at a time. Just a reminder, I will be streaming Colts, Cardinals, and Saints, Dolphins. Those seem like they could be the most potentially dramatic / catastrophic. And I have planned to stream one of the afternoon games. I forget which one at the moment. The alcohol is clouding the brain right now. But I'm going to be doing a lot of football this weekend. And oh boy, we're going to have some fun. We're getting down to that time of the season when every game is of monumental importance. First good game since Packers-Ravens. What, this one, True North? Oh, yeah. Well, the fact that it's coming down to the wire here at the end and the score has been close. So the teams actually have to still play defense and focus on not giving up the big play at the end. Yeah. Thursday Night Football is still presented by Bud Light Platinum. I don't know why people drink Bud Light Platinum. The one and only time I ever tried Bud Light Platinum, it felt like I was sucking water through a rain gutter. Ugh. From the 4.5, Garoppolo out of the shotgun. Juszczyk will get the first down. He'll be up to about the 20. Plenty of room. Down to 5 minutes. And things are exciting again. Yep, they are on the 20. 3 wide receivers out to the left. Garoppolo in shotgun again. Overthrown for Jennings. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Can we get some rubber ducky action? Sure thing, Ben. Second and 10. 4:35 to go in the 4th. Garoppolo out of the shotgun again. A quick pass to Deebo Samuel. He nearly loses the ball, but he will pick up 6 on the play. Yeah, not good if you're Ishii, True North. Yeah, Deebo has to recover that ball twice. By the way, I probably failed to mention it before, but seriously, if you know of Tears for Fears, listen to the whole album, Songs from the Big Chair. It is interesting, it is emotional, and it is compelling all the way through. And they do get the first down. Clock stopped at 3:47 as the receivers run out of bounds. Yes. Oh, I have to get my shit together and at some point hire somebody to make a pair of jeans for this duck. It's a stupid joke, but there's a good reason for it. Trust me. 1st and 10, 3:45 to go. And another dropped ball from Juszczyk. Oh, I see. You tried to delete the spoiler, but I caught you, True North. The timeline is still fucked up. Down to 3:42. The George Kittles are up to their own 38. 2nd and 10. All right. We're in serious time now. Kittle in shotgun. Kittle looking around, looking for the pass. He throws it down the field. It was caught by Kittle, who is going to be down to the 30. He is going to be running into a foot race down to the 20, and he'll be shoved down to the ground at the 6-yard line. Wonderful catch by Kittle. Catch and run by Kittle there. 1st and goal for the San Francisco Kittles. Oh. The drama escalates. Yep. Who like the little duck is in the pond? I do, I do, I do. Chicka quack quack. Yeah, we're all traveling through time, and Debo Samuel is on his hands and knees on the sideline. Oh God, he's like struggling right now. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him, but oh boy. 3:25, clock is stopped right now, first and goal. They're going to throw up a commercial while everybody thinks about their choices in life. Hmm. Well, Debo's up now, but he is wincing and looks like he's being led off the field. Ooh. Oh boy, that's not going to bode well for Debo Samuel. If he is walking off the field and it looks like he's winching just walking normally, oh, that cannot be good. Ishii, I am very, very sorry. Ugh. Uh-oh. Wilson was stopped at 2.5 for that run. And just to even things out. Second and goal now. Clock continues to run down to 2:42. I know, Angie. Look, it's the NFC counterpart. They're focusing on George Kittle because that's the only player that matters on the 49ers. Kittle in the shotgun. Kittle looking. Kittle, easy pass to Kittle. Touchdown, Kittle. 17-16 now. All depends on whether Robbie Gould can live up to his automatic name and make the extra point. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sorry to disappoint, but Angie cares not for your secrets, Ishii. Angie is here solely to punish me for not paying attention. Yes, there is Kitty. $2:20 to go in the fourth. So the Titans could technically end this with a good field goal. Yes, William, Angie is here. Angie, we're tied up. It's getting really serious now, Angie. Oh. We kick it off. They're going to make Tennessee recover at the 5. And they'll be down at about the 25 or 26 on that return. Oh, Angie is nobody's friend, is she? She is loyal to whoever fed her most recently and who is giving her scratches at the moment. So it's a rather limited selection of loyalty for her. What are you staring at, Angie? Do you see ghosts in the corner? Oh, I bet you do. First and 10 from the 25.5-yard line. Tannehill in the shotgun as the barest minimum of motion is pretended. Quick completion to Swain for a gain of 6. He's second down and 4. We're going to get down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, it was too much for her to handle. She couldn't take it anymore. Oh yeah, she will gladly accept all the food that you can give her, Ishi. Now she's had enough. She is leaving. She does not want to put up with the disrespect of being a public spectacle on the internet anymore. Oh. Better finish this while I have the nerve. Oh. No wonder the middle-aged people drink wine. You can drink so much of it, you get comfortably drunk. Oh hell, I'm getting old. By the way, thank you for watching, everybody who is here on another stupid sports show. Like and subscribe. I wouldn't really be saying this if I wasn't drunk out of my tree, but I care less about my image now, so I'm going to ask everybody to pump up my numbers to placate the algorithm. Bye, Angie. Angie is uninterested in a lot of things, True North. Oh, yeah. Yes. I definitely should fix the score. Thank you, Luke. Can't like it twice. Well, leave a comment or something, Colt, saying, "Holy shit, I can't believe this guy took off his pants in the middle of the stream," or something else to make it sound like more happened on the stream than there really was. And the Titans pick up a first down with a run. Oh, and now they're going to start burning the clock. .142, they snap again. They're going to gain 4 up to the 40. Oh, now they're playing hurry up. Good for them. You didn't miss much, Hunter. Angie showed up. The Titans got back into the game. The 49ers tied it up. I am out of mulled wine. And the Titans just got a flag for defensive pass interference, which is probably going to net them a first down. So, now I think you're officially caught up. Yeah, everybody leave nonsensical comments, even if they're not related to the stream or the game. Like, leave your favorite sandwiches in the comments. It is the 4th quarter. We only have 1:20 to go. Oh my God, Hunter, have you been smoking weed too? I mean, no, I wouldn't dare suggest that you've been breaking the law in whatever state that you're in right now. Tannehill operating on his shotgun, and he is going to run and pick up the first down and get into field goal range. Bless his heart, he's down at the 31. Oh! True North has nothing but pain. Somebody took a timeout. Oh no. Oh know somebody took a timeout. I don't know who. But bless you, Tannehill. Bless you for risking your body and your life. A knuckle sandwich? For what, Luke? What knuckle sandwich? Did I miss a knuckle sandwich? Greg Olson has loosened his tie and his top button is unbuttoned. That's how we know he's really excited about this game now. I legally can't rap now, but it's legal in my state. All right. Whatever you say, Hunter. Whatever you say. Tannehill out of the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 31. Is going to be a handoff, and he'll get down to the 26. 59 seconds, the clock will stop again. Oh, that is the 49ers calling a timeout. Second timeout for them. Okay. All right. I wanted your favorite sandwich. Which sandwich? No. My favorite sandwich is like hummus with spinach and thinly sliced green apples. And maybe some like grilled onions if I'm feeling saucy. They legalized it in Arizona? Oh, good. God, Arizona could stand to loosen up a little bit. 2nd and 5, Tannehill and shotgun from the 26. And here we go. Another run. He will get back to the line of scrimmage, and San Francisco will be forced to burn their last time out. Final timeout for the San Francisco George Kittles. I'm just going to... Wait a minute. No, stop doing that. I need to update this. I feel I need to update this. Oh yes, favorite sandwich, knuckle sandwich. Yes, horse meat is difficult to cook, obviously, because they won't stop screaming when you try to skewer them. And Tannehill will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. So they are going to like run the clock down to 7 seconds and leave it up to Randy Bullock to win the game for them. Oh, frig. What a game. What a game. Nine seconds to go, 4th and 5. Bullock. You're kidding me, Hunter. He missed it? He missed it? Oh my God. Oh my God. We're really going to overtime. He's getting a stare down from the holder. And he misses it. Wait. He got it. You lied to me, Hunter. You lied to me. Hunter, you lied to me. Hunter, may every pillow that you sleep on be warm. May every milkshake be runny and not thick enough to be satisfying. Hunter, 4 seconds left. Holy crap. My gosh. What is this game? The touchback there. I think, yeah. What a damn game. I did not see that happening. I really did not see that happening. They're going to try to do probably the magic laterals. Hunter is in an alternate timeline where he missed the kick. Yes, I will accept that, True North. Hunter, you're allowed to stay. Garoppolo and shotgun, and they pass it to Debo, and he will run. Try to make everybody miss, and he laterals it back. Kittle, a little back, and he's at the 50 now, and he'll be brought down at the 49. Ayuk again, and he will be brought down at the 33, and the game will end. It's all right, Hunter. I understand. Wow. If the Cardinals beat the Colts, the Titans clinch the division. God dang. The San Francisco George Kittles cannot pull it out at the end and lose to the Tennessee Tears for Fears. You're good, Hunter. You're good. Yeah, they went out with flair. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for what seemed like an obvious squash game, but turned into a tightly contested comeback. Yeah, this feels like a good refresh point. I know you're fine, Ishii. We'll all be fine. We'll get through. We'll help each other one way or another. Take care of yourself. This has been another broadcast of another stupid sports show. My name is Jim B. Take care of yourselves. Hope you celebrate Tibbs Eve in a manner most befitting to you, whether it is through imbibing, inhaling, or shoving your face into a plastic bag until you see the face of God. No all-nighters. I am done. I am done. Take care of yourself. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.